I first moved out to Silicon Valley in 2005. And to put this in context, you had the dot-com boom and bust, and you had this period, this sort of this hangover period for a few years when nothing new of note was really getting started in Silicon Valley, or at least not nearly in the kind of scale that we saw sort of in the decade that followed. Like it was very small, right? It's just like everything was smaller scale. Everyone was very accessible, right? You would go to, I don't know, fresh yogurt, in Palo Alto, and you would see Steve Jobs having a frozen yogurt, right? It was just like it was smaller, it was more familiar. I think it was less financially driven. I think it was a lot of people that were really passionate about technology and innovation and entrepreneurship, and kind of really wanted to do it because of that. And I think it was just more of a community to that extent before it grew so large. What I see actually today in Latin America is that it looks very much like Silicon Valley in that 2005 through 2010 period. It's people that are really passionate about what they're building and about entrepreneurship. It's a small group. It's very tight knit, right? Everyone knows everyone. You have access to everyone, and people have this sort of very idealistic, not in the negative sense, but idealistic in kind of thinking about how they're going to go and make their own dent in the universe and have a big impact, and how to really sort of transform the local economy and society. So I do feel the people that are there are sort of those early builders and pioneers that really care about what they're building. And you still have a lot of that sense of community where people go and they get together and they talk and they share information and they sort of share learnings, and kind of everyone's in it together for kind of the good of the entrepreneurial community, which looks a lot like what it used to be in Silicon Valley before, I think, this massive boom we had over the last 10, 15 years.